Sports betting fans, huge hello. Your sports betting advisor Tips and Streams is here again. What do we have today? We have predictions for 7 NBA games for December 18th. Before we get started, go to tipsandstreams.me and sign up for our newsletter to receive our daily sports betting predictions in your inbox, or subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up to date with all our betting tips and picks. So, let's get started. The opening matchup pits Houston Rockets vs Detroit Pistons. Houston has lost 4 of its past 5 games, including a 116-103 loss at home to the Rockets. The Rockets' defense has been terrible in that time, allowing 124.4 points per 100 possessions, which is 30th and worst in the league. Their offense is averaging 112.9 points per 100 possessions. With their 122-113 loss against the Indiana Pacers on the road, the Pistons have now lost 13 straight games. In that time frame, the team ranks 29th in offensive efficiency, allowing 101.6 points per 100 possessions. On defense, they rank 21st at 112.3 points per 100. The Rockets' defense has struggled in this 5-game stretch, allowing 50.6% shooting and 41.5% shooting from beyond the arc. The Detroit Pistons have lost 13 games in a row and will be looking to rebound following a 122-113 away loss to the Indiana Pacers. In their previous 55 games against a team with a losing record, the Rockets are 17-38 ATS, and 9-3 ATS in their last 12 games overall. The Pistons are 2-8 ATS in their past 10 Saturday games and 11-5 ATS in their last 16 games after a defeat. In their previous 11 encounters, the over is 8-3 in Detroit, while the Rockets are 1-8 ATS in their last 9 meetings overall. Take a -1.5 bet on Detroit. The next game is New York Knicks vs Boston Celtics. The Knicks have lost 7 of their last 9 games and will be looking to gain some momentum after stopping a 4-game losing streak by defeating the Rockets in a 116-103 away victory. The Knicks are 26th in defensive efficiency in this 9-game stretch, allowing 116.6 points per 100 possessions. After losing 111-107 at home to the Golden State Warriors, Boston is on a 2-game losing streak. The Celtics have dropped 4 of their last 5 games. In this time period, Boston ranks 26th in offensive efficiency, averaging 106.3 points per 100 possessions. With the Celtics losing multiple backups, depth is a concern in this back-to-back, especially with the Knicks having the edge of rest. The Knicks are 1-4 ATS in their past 5 games overall and 1-5 ATS in their previous 6 games on 1 day's rest. The Celtics are 8-3 ATS in their previous 11 Saturday games and 5-2 ATS in their last 7 games on 0 days rest. In their previous 11 games in Boston, the under is 8-3, and the Knicks are 4-1 ATS in their last 5 matchups. Play New York plus 4.5. The next game is Orlando Magic vs Brooklyn Nets. The Orlando Magic have been on a cold streak lately, losing 14 of their last 15 games overall, and they'll be looking to snap a 7-game losing streak after falling short against the Heat in a 115-105 loss. The Magic were 28th in defensive efficiency during this time frame, allowing 120.3 points per 100 possessions. With 108.2 points per 100, the team is ranked 24th on offense. The Brooklyn Nets have been in excellent form, winning 11 of their last 14 games, and will be looking to extend their current 4-game winning run after defeating the Philadelphia 114-105 at home. During that time, the Nets were 8th in defensive efficiency, allowing 106.5 points per 100 possessions. The Magic are 1-4 ATS in their past 5 games overall and 1-5 ATS in their previous 6 games on 0 days rest. The Nets are 1-6 ATS in their past 7 home games and 19-8 ATS versus team with a losing record in their previous 27 games. The Magic are 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games in Brooklyn, are 8-3 ATS in their last 11 meetings overall, and are 5-1 ATS in their last 6 meetings in Brooklyn. Play Nets at -1.5. The next game is Golden State Warriors vs Toronto Raptors. After yesterday night's 111-107 road triumph against the Celtics, the Golden State Warriors have won 5 of their previous 6 games and will be looking for their 4th straight victory. In this 6-game time frame, the Warriors rank 3rd in defensive efficiency, allowing 101.9 points per 100 possessions. The Raptors' most recent game against the Bulls was postponed due to league health and safety standards, but they'll be keen to get back on track in this one after falling woefully short against the Nets in overtime. The Raptors have won 4 of their last 6 games. During that time, they were 8th in defensive efficiency, allowing 105.2 points per 100 possessions. The Warriors are 4-1 ATS in their past 5 games against teams that have played on 0 days rest, and 24-9-1 ATS in their previous 34 games overall. The Raptors are 4-1 ATS in their past 5 home games, 5-0 ATS versus a winning team in their last 5 games overall, and 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games overall. Overall, the over is 6-2 in the previous 8 encounters between these two teams. Play Raptors plus 4.5. The next game is Los Angeles Clippers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. The Los Angeles Clippers have won 5 of their last 7 games, but they will be looking to rebound after having their 4-game winning run snapped in a 124-103 away defeat to the Utah Jazz. With 109.2 points per 100 possessions in the previous 5 games, the Clippers are 19th in offensive efficiency. With 106.5 points per 100 points allowed, they are 8th on defense. The Thunder have lost 11 of their last 13 games and will be looking to snap a 3-game losing streak after falling horribly short against the Pelicans in a 113-110 home loss. With 101.2 points per 100 possessions and a net rating of -13, the Thunder are ranked 29th in offensive efficiency. The Clippers are 0-4 ATS in their previous 4 games after resting 2 days and are 2-6 ATS in their last 8 games versus team with a losing record. The Thunder are 1-4 ATS in their past 5 games against a team with winning record and 4-1 ATS in their previous 5 games after resting 2 days. The under is 10-3 in the previous 13 games at Oklahoma City, while the Clippers are 2-7 against the spread in the last 9 encounters. Play Clippers -3.5. The next game is Cleveland Cavaliers versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Cavaliers have won 9 of their last 11 games and will be looking for their 5th consecutive victory following a 124-89 home triumph against the Rockets. The Cavs are 2nd in defensive efficiency in that 11-game span, allowing 100.4 points per 100 possessions. On the offensive side, they rank 8th with 114.9 points per 100 possessions. The Milwaukee Bucks have won 5 of their previous 8 games, but they'll be looking to rebound in this one after falling just short of the Pelicans in a 116-112 overtime road defeat last night. The Bucks are playing 2 games in a row. In this time span, they have a net rating of +3.5, while Cleveland has a net rating of +12.7. The Cavaliers will have 2 days off here. The Cavaliers are 5-0 ATS in their last 5 away games, 9-2 ATS in their past 11 games on 2 days rest, and 23-5 ATS overall in their last 28 games. The Bucks are 4-9 ATS in their past 13 home games and 1-7 ATS in their last 8 games after a day off. In their previous 28 games in Milwaukee, the over is 21-7, the Cavaliers are 1-6 ATS in their last 7 meetings in Milwaukee, and the Cavaliers are 1-4 ATS in their last 5 encounters overall. Play Cleveland plus 1.5. The last game for today is Washington Wizards versus Utah Jazz. Following a 118-98 away loss to the Phoenix Suns on Thursday, Washington has dropped 7 of its last 8 games. The Wizards have failed to cover 7 consecutive pushes. Washington was 28th in defensive efficiency during this time span, surrendering 118.3 points per 100 possessions. On offense, they convert 106.6% of the time. Utah's 8-game winning streak was ended in a 128-126 home loss against the San Antonio Spurs. In this 8-game stretch, the Jazz have the greatest offensive efficiency in the NBA, averaging 127.4 points per 100 possessions. This period's net rating was +18.9, while the Wizards was -11.8. The Wizards are 3-13-1 ATS in their last 17 games overall and 5-15-1 ATS in their past 21 away games. Overall, the Jazz are 4-0 ATS in their previous 4 games. In the Wizards' previous 11 games, the over is 8-1. Overall, the over is 6-1 in Jazz's previous 8 games. In the previous 12 encounters, the Wizards are 3-8-1 against the spread. The Utah Jazz are coming off a back-to-back win streak, but they've been steady in terms of wins and covers, and they're currently playing their best basketball of the season. The Washington Wizards appear to be in disarray, having lost their previous 5 games by an average of 12.4 points while allowing 50.7% field goal shooting. Play Utah Jazz at -10.5. That would be all. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and newsletter. See you tomorrow.